Hello, welcome back, or welcome if you're new here. Today we're reacting to all of the Genshin playable character trailers, part 4, I think. This time we're starting off with the Ayaka, but I don't know how long we're gonna be going till. About an hour, like last time too. Last time we had, looking at the list, we had the Yakshas, Yanfei, Astaha, Gooba. Goomba had lore apparently. Venti's friend. They were best friends. They were roommates, if you will. Rosaria, Eula, Toma, and Kazuha. So yeah, Kazuha is really cool. I love him so much. I've been picking up the Grand his level up things I can't pronounce. I've been picking them up whenever I see them. I want him badly. I hope he comes soon, but I don't know. Yeah, this time I don't know what we'll be getting into. These videos, I mean to record them more, but I mean like every like 9-ish days is fine, I think, but I want to record them more. But we're almost like halfway through, I think more than halfway. Like I don't even know. I always forget to say this whenever I do a reaction. I just remembered at the end of the video. So I'm recording it, I'm just gonna put it in. If you like my Genshin videos, I'm gonna be doing a lot of Genshin content, just for like reactions and stuff mostly, not like any playthroughs, but like we'll see what Genshin content I do, but if you do like my Genshin videos, please like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. Everyone says that, but like for my mental health, numbers are everything. So like my Genshin videos do so good. I don't know how I got 4K. I was like literally just watching it raise by like 100 every single couple minutes. Like when it was the last video, it was insane. So thank you so much for the support, my Genshin videos. I know I don't like, my commentary isn't the best. I try my best, but yeah, thank you so much for the support, I guess. But yeah, back to the video. Okay, so we should be good now. Also, I did like just shower, so my hair is a little wet and it's still drying, so that's why I don't look that good. But yeah, so we have today. We're probably gonna go through. I mean, you guys can see the timestamps, obviously. But we're doing Ayaka, Sayu, Yoimiya, Aloy, Kujo Sara, and maybe Raiden Shogun. I don't know. But yeah, we're like what? There's 80 videos. And we're at 50, so like that's 88 videos in the playlist, and we're going to start with 53, so that's, I don't know, I can't do math right now, but that's how far along we are in this so far. So let's just get into the Ayaka trailer now, I guess. We have the character teaser, character demo, collected miscellany, her full breakdown, I guess, and then we also have Tsubaki and thawing snow at the very end of that. So yeah, let's just get into that in 3, 2, 1. Kamisato Ayaka, the Homeward Heron.
The Yashiro Commission's duty is to assist shrine maidens with sacred matters and to manage distinguished artists of all kinds.
I like her a lot. I'm so glad I got her.
Because of my upbringing, ever since I was a child, I've been studying etiquette, painting and calligraphy.
Yeah, because she's like a very like proper person.
Tea ceremony.
Tea ceremonies are pretty big.
And the art of the sword.
Yeah, she literally does everything. So.
It's the Shirazaki Hibikimi.
Meeting a foreign envoy, Miss Kamisato? Always working hard, I see.
You as well.
Is this her story quest, which is called the Mass? You went with her?
Ah, why these are for the coming festival.
Feels a bit loud, but.
I see. It's good to be home. I can finally put all my etiquette aside for a moment. Oh, a pair of masks. When did you purchase these?
Toma? Or...
But, as eldest daughter of the clan... Huh? Festivals? Well, oh, of course I've been to a festival.
Is she talking to Ayato?
Alright. If we we go, then we mustn't let our identities be known to anyone, okay?
Okay, I think she's talking to Ayato there, but I don't know. Next video, character demo. Hold on 1 second. 180p. I don't know why it does this,
Here is
but
your honor embodied. Your will revealed. The wielder's mind must be pure.
this is a weird way to start off the trailer, but I kind of like it.
When you strike, be quick as lightning, cold as ice. Master your blade and seize victory in a single motion, too perfect to be parried. These were the words of my mother. I have long desired to learn the blade work of another land. If I may, I would like to spar with you.
Is she talking to the traveler? She's just talking to people. But who is she talking to?
Delighted to make your acquaintance.
It's so weird blade. It has like notches on the top. Wonder what like purpose that serves. Maybe so if you like hit someone with the back of your blade, it still hurts them. I don't know.
Take flight.
Ooh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I love her so much. I love her so much.
My lady, your form is as flawless as ever. Although, maybe try a softer touch, so no one gets injured.
I love him so much. He's one of my favorite
Was
characters.
I heading too hard? It seems I still have room to improve. Toma, before the traveler arrives, spar with me some more.
Oh, so she was talking to Thoma. Okay. Or Toma, sorry.
I do not know the traveler's skill with a blade.
I love Toma so much, but like I know he's kind of like a letdown, I guess, for most people. Because it was so funny because getting sidetracked, but I always have like observed the Genshin fandom from like afar, and so whenever like a new character like leaked or something, I always see everyone freak out. And I remember when Toma was leaked, like its design or whatever, and like how people were like reacting and stuff. That was pretty fun to just watch, but. And also, I thought that he and Child were the same person, but other than that... But I do remember when Ito was leaked, and everyone was... Or came out, I guess, and everyone was freaking out over him.
In Inazuma City, the Shirasagi Himegimi is a name known to all. Those fortunate enough to meet Kamisato Ayaka in person describe her as the princess of the Kamisato clan. Graceful and dignified as a snow crane, but kind and gentle like a dove. She brings joy and hope to everyone she meets.
I just love her so much.
Perfection is, of course, martial prowess. So when Kamisato Ayaka draws her blade and assumes a fighting stance, her opponent should beware.
And she always like, I know she's has a lot going on with her, but like she always seems happy, and I like that about her. Especially when she's fighting too.
Pinnacle of proficiency. She combines swift and agile strikes with the power of cryo to fight back against those of malicious intent.
I keep repeating myself, I'm so sorry, but I want Chongyun so bad, but like she kind of is like what Chongyun's thing is like inflicting your weapons with cryo, but she just can do that endlessly.
When Ayaka crafts weapon ascension materials,
But
she has a certain chance to receive double the product.
I love that so much. I didn't know that was her skill, and then like I got that, I was like, oh, this is gonna help so much.
Deal physical damage to enemies. Holding the attack button consumes a set amount of
And the fact that it attacks multiple people too, her charge attack,
that deal physical damage
yeah.
to enemies. When Ayaka sprints, she cloaks herself in frozen fog, consuming stamina to move as a rapid torrent. While in her Senho state, Ayaka can travel swiftly over water.
Another thing, she's just so good. Like she's just like an ultimate like Genshin character. Like am I wrong? I don't know, but like
Also, she will receive a cryo infusion for a short duration. The cryo infusion
she's just like the
converts
ultimate
Kamisato
cryo
Ayaka's
character,
attack
honestly.
damage to cryo damage. After unlocking the talent Kanten Senmyo Blessing, if the cryo energy released when exiting Kamisato Art Senho comes into contact with an enemy, Ayaka will regain some stamina. Additionally, she will gain a temporary cryo damage bonus. Proficient use of these skills allows Kamisato Ayaka to move freely around.
Yeah, because like whenever I'm in domains with her, I'm just like zipping around like all the time. I love her so much. Like her playstyle is so fun.
With the poise of a dancer, and frost goes flying. Tapping Ayaka's elemental skill summons blooming ice, launching adjacent enemies and dealing AoE cryo damage. After unlocking the talent Hamatsumi Kunitsumi Sanctification for a short duration after casting Kamisato Art Hyoka, Kamisato Ayaka's normal and charged attacks deal increased
Really?
damage.
I didn't think I knew that, but
Kamisato Art.
I mean I have her at level 90 already, so
Kamisato Ayaka summons the frost with flawless poise, releasing a Frostflake Seki no To that travels forward. The Frostflake Seki no To is a storm of whirling icy winds that slashes repeatedly at enemies.
yeah, it's just really. I like. Maybe I'm like just like too much of like a noob character, but like I like the ults that like stay for a while, like not the ones that like they literally last like not even like a full second and they're done. Like I like the ones that like stay around, like Sucrose and all that, like that actually like have like they stay around for a while. I guess that makes sense. And I'm also building a perma-freeze team with her too, with Singcho, but
at her disposal creates opportunities to coordinate with her teammates. She gains control over her enemies, then alternates between normal and charged attacks to take them down one by one. When energy is full, Kamisato Ayaka
like I don't usually use like charge attacks on characters besides if they're like a claymore, but like her charge attack is really good. Like, really.
When Inazuma locals discuss the Yashiro Commission, they are full of praise for Kamisato Ayaka's cordial manner and sincerity of speech.
And like everyone always says like, oh yeah, Ayato brought up like Ayato raised the Kamisato clan or whatever. But like Ayaka is putting in a lot of effort too. Even though yeah, I think most of it did go to most of it was Ayato, but like Ayaka's still putting in all of that work too, you know?
As the princess of the Yashiro Commission's Kamisato clan, Ayaka shoulders her family's duty to cherish the aspirations of ordinary people. But she also has dreams of her own that she holds dear. Perhaps the thing that she really needs is a companion on her journey, with whom to share a pot of tea and to play a game of Go. And with whom to stand shoulder to shoulder when it comes time to draw her blade.
Yeah, I just love her so much, but... Okay, so now we're doing the Tsubaki and Thawing Snow short trailer, which I haven't seen, so...
Commission. My brother should not bear these burdens alone.
Ayato is looking right there, but...
Is what has led me to this duel.
This is how she got her vision, right?
Check.
She playing with her brother?
Season, I always have the same dream. My mother is with me. And I am at peace.
Because her story quest was about her mother.
Deep down inside, the carefree days of family time have not ended for me.
Does her mom have like the dead anime mom haircut? That'd be kind of funny, but...
But just as flowers wither, I too must awaken from my dream.
Ooh, this is cool. Now it's her present day. Present-ish day, I guess.
The Kamisato art of Tachijutsu, still like the morning dew, swift like lightning.
Oh, you see like the ice underneath her feet?
Something stirs.
Then his
within,
hydro vision.
perhaps the echo of a fond dream. But there
That's
it stays,
cool.
day after day. Pushing me to overcome.
Yeah, so that was her vision. What she wanted to accomplish was
and tempering
was
my blade.
protecting and moving on, I guess.
That was the first time I bested brother in a duel. It was also the moment that the Shirasagi Himegimi was born.
That was cool. That was cool. Oh, there's more.
It's showtime, Ayaka. The fireworks have started. Everyone's waiting for you.
You know what she reminds me of now that I'm thinking about
It's
it?
your wish to take over this side of things.
Kaguya, but like nicer,
Sorry, Ayato.
I guess, if that makes sense. But
We pray to our God. May all our dreams endure forever. Narukami Island. Let the festival begin.
that was cool. Was she talking about the Iridori festival though? Because there was fireworks there, and like the whole thing was that Yoimiya was throwing a tantrum because she couldn't do fireworks. So I think it's kind of funny. But yeah, on to Sayu. I like Sayu, but I want to use her because she's really useful. But like, she doesn't really fit with my team right now.
No sign of the shrine maiden within a 3-mile radius. That time. A windy day is a good day for a getaway.
I love how all like the kid characters like run like that. Like it's amazing.
Shumatsuban at your disposal.
Also, just like the little tiny figure with like the massive claymore. It's kind of funny too.
Can we go catch up on my sleep?
Yeah, she's kind of cool because she's like a ninja, right? But I don't know. I know they mentioned it, but I forget who she works
Moving under
for.
the veil of night, stealthily conducting their mission in the shadows. As such, people tend to let their imaginations regarding ninjas run wild, filching objects in a flash, vanishing without a trace, and laying poisonous traps. Such skills are necessary to be worthy of the ninja title. But in the eyes of Ninja Sayu, no matter how profound the art of ninjutsu may be, it is to be used but for a single purpose: slacking off. To this ninja who never passes on an opportunity to be lazy, the stirring of the leaves is not the opportune diversion to strike her enemy. Rather, it's a favorable time to slip away for a night.
I love her so much.
Shumatsuban at your disposal. Phew. But if you don't need me right now, I'm gonna grab some sleep.
Sayu is the Shumatsuban's resident ninja, and the last successor of the Yuhu art.
The
She
Yuhu
uses
art.
the power of animo to swiftly move across the battlefield, and wields a claymore much heavier than herself to protect her companions. As a master slacker, Sayu's most adept ninjutsu technique is the art of holding her breath. When Sayu is in the party, your characters can approach crystal flies, lizards, and other certain
Oh
enemies
yeah, I
without
remember I looked that up. That's pretty neat.
Sayu's normal attack can combo up to 4 strikes, dealing physical damage to enemies. Holding
Ooh,
the
that
attack
was
steadily
a
consumes
cool
stamina,
thing
while
that she just
Sayu
did with her
spins
normal
claymore,
attack.
dealing physical damage to nearby enemies. Once Sayu stops spinning her blade, she unleashes a more powerful strike that launches smaller enemies within her range. Tap Sayu's elemental skill to perform a special ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art, in which Sayu curls up and enters the Fufu wind wheel state.
Oh, okay, so that's what that was. Okay, it wasn't her normal attack.
Smashing into opponents at high
Then if you
speed,
hold
dealing
it, then
ammo
you can
damage.
like run or whatever,
When
like
skill
go.
ends, Sayu performs a Fufu
thing, you
whirlwind
know.
kick, dealing AoE ammo damage. Holding her elemental skill casts Yuhu art Fuin Dash, causing Sayu to roll continuously in the Fufu wind wheel.
Is there any end to that?
Increasing Sayu's resistance to interruption while within that state.
Because like, how long can you keep going?
Sayu can control the direction of her roll and can cast the skill again to end her wind wheel state early. Upon ending it, she unleashes a stronger version of the Fufu whirlwind kick, dealing a single instance of AoE ammo damage. The longer Sayu remains in her wind wheel state, the longer the skill's cooldown will become. After holding her
Yeah,
elemental skill
I
and
noticed
entering the
that.
wind
I saw I
wheel
did
state,
her
Sayu
play
comes into
through
contact
demo.
with Hydro, Pyro, Cryo, or Electro. Elemental absorption will occur, causing her to absorb that element.
Also the
and
music
deal
too.
additional elemental damage of that type. Elemental absorption may only occur once per use of this skill. With adept use of Fufu wind wheel state, Sayu can swiftly roll across the battlefield to trigger swirl reactions in tandem with other party members. In the open world, Sayu can make use of her Fufu wind wheel to quickly cover distances, aiding with exploration.
Ninjutsu!
Unleash her elemental burst to deal
And that thing
damage to
heals a
nearby
ton
opponents,
too, right?
as well as heal all nearby party members. The amount of HP restored is based on Sayu's attack.
Oh, based on her
Additionally,
attack?
Sayu performs another ninjutsu technique of the Yuhu art, summoning Sayu's trusty helper, Muji Muji Daruma.
And what even is that
Specific
thing?
intervals, Muji Muji Daruma
Is
will
it like
take
Baron
several
Bunny,
actions
or
based
is
on the
like
situation
is it
around
like Goomba? Is it like an actual
If
thing?
the HP of nearby characters is relatively high, it will attack a nearby opponent, dealing ammo damage.
Yeah, that's like the
If there are
ultimate
nearby
support.
characters with HP below a certain percentage, it will heal the character with the lowest HP percentage left. The amount of HP restored is based on Sayu's attack.
Yeah,
If there
okay.
are no opponents nearby, then it will focus on healing characters, even if the characters already have relatively high percentages of HP. After unlocking the talent No Work Today, when Muji Muji Daruma heals a character, it will also heal a certain percentage of HP for other nearby characters on the battlefield.
Okay, so like
And when it
other
attacks opponents,
like
it will have
people,
an
if you're like you're
increased
co-oping,
AoE.
I guess.
Perhaps in Sayu's heart, being neither eye-catching nor of extraordinary strength, she feels that her
I
teammates
just
are
love the
better
running
suited
so
for
much.
tackling the tasks at hand. In the meanwhile, Sayu can ensure they stay fit for combat. When Sayu triggers a swirl reaction on the battlefield, she will regenerate HP for your characters in the party and all nearby allied characters.
Oh, yes, she's actually a pretty good healer.
The amount of healing will also benefit from Sayu's elemental mastery. This effect can occur only once per set time.
Yeah, so she's actually a really good healer.
Though it may seem that sleepy Sayu is always slacking off, she is still quite loyal to her commitments, or to put it another way, inescapable duties. She rolls nimbly across the battlefield, providing reliable support to her teammates. In combat, Sayu relies on her Fufu wind wheel to move swiftly, quickly
Yeah,
closing the
nice.
distance on her enemies and crashing into them to trigger swirl reactions, while simultaneously providing healing for her team. When energy is full,
Yeah, so she's just a really good support. That's what I'm seeing.
Muji Muji Daruma. Whether it's to heal her teammates or to increase damage against
Oh yes, yes, like that paired with Zhao.
Muji Muji
Yeah, of
Daruma
course.
can adapt to the situation and protect Sayu's precious companions. Striving for the dreams of your youthhood is an admirable thing indeed. Only by improving yourself can you face the vicissitudes of life. And when it
Because
comes
does she
to
work for
improving
Miko?
yourself,
Because
whether
that was in the
sharpening
story,
your combat
the
skills
event
or
quest
simply
that just
driving
ended,
your toy,
right?
to the young, anything worth striving for is a truly valuable endeavor. Now that I I too was probably once that way. Naive, persistent.
This is Don Sleeve narrating, right?
I'm only joking, of course.
Because whenever he like talks like about himself, I'm always like,
Of hundreds of years ago.
it gives me like the like I always forget it that like he's narrating or whatever, and so whenever it happens, it reminds me of Ruby with the end of volume 3 where the narrator ends up talking about themselves, and I'm like, wait, what? So yeah, that was Sayu. Now on to Yoimiya. I like Yoimiya. I like her, but like I don't know. Initially I really liked her, but then after a while I kind of like marinated on like her existence. I was like, okay, like she's cool, but like I don't know if I would pull for her, you know? But I know she kind of has like a cult following, I guess. But yeah, I also don't know how to use her at all. So maybe this video will change my mind. I don't know. I need to enunciate more. I'm so sorry. I have like a really bad cut right here on my lip. And I just don't enunciate much in general, but
That's a tough one. Why don't you see what everyone else thinks?
The best thing about summer on Narukami?
Oh, good question. Let me think.
I think we all know this one.
all the festivals. Her design is really good though. I will give her that. She has a really good design. Probably one of my favorites out of the Inazuma people.
Who else could it be?
That's right. The best thing about summer on Narukami Island.
And her this whole thing with like the fireworks and stuff too is just really like cool. She reminds me of it just clicked my head. She reminds me of what's her name? I can't remember. The girl from My Dress Up Darling. She reminds me of her kind of, honestly. I like this. I like the soundtrack too. Like it is very much like Japanese, I guess. It sounds very similar to the Wano OST from One Piece. That fits her character though. And I think I saw like her like I'm pretty sure firework? Cool. I'm pretty sure I saw like her thing on her vision or whatever, and like how she like only used it to make fireworks and didn't do anything else with it, and then she's like, and her dad like yelled at her to like use it because it's like it's sacred or whatever. The fireworks are pretty. They're very pretty.
Beautiful, isn't it? If you like that, you're gonna love this. A festive feast.
Yeah, paired with Sayu. The score right there. The score really got into it. I love that so much.
Useful. You could try wearing something a little more fun and festive, or pretend to be ghosts to entertain the kids. You know, liven up the atmosphere. I can't.
Yoimiya, they've already run off.
Huh? Hey, I wasn't done talking.
I just love her character. Yoimiya, Whispers of the Flames.
If you ever make it to Inazuma and ask the locals what to see while you're there, nearly everyone you talk to will emphatically recommend a fireworks display. Like shooting stars in reverse, they fly up into the night.
She reminds me kind of Hu Tao too, a little bit. Like I feel like if they like ever met, it would be disastrous. Like it really would.
Inazuma's most skilled fireworks expert, Yoimiya.
Let me give this shooting fireworks straight into the skies with a boat business a shot.
In In Yoimiya's capable hands, her spectacular fireworks are not just the grand finale of a festival. They also make highly potent weapons for protecting her friends and fighting her foes.
She fights with fireworks, and I
No one
just
has a
love
flair
that.
for fighting with fireworks quite like her. Yoimiya's handiwork is exquisite, and she dabbles in many other crafts besides firework making, always adding her unique touch to all her work. When Yoimiya crafts decorations, ornaments, and landscape furnishings, a portion of the materials used will be refunded.
Oh, cool.
Her normal attack can combo up to 5 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage.
She is a pretty cool bow
The attack
character, though.
button executes a more precise aimed shot that deals increased damage. Based on the charge time, the aimed shot generates different effects. Charge level 1 fires off a flaming arrow that deals pyro damage.
Okay.
At charge level 2, depending on the exact charging time, the aimed shot generates up to 3
Oh,
flaming
okay,
arrows
that's
when she
kinda cool.
releases it.
Oh, and it targets other
Men on
things,
nearby
too.
enemies, dealing pyro damage.
Okay, that's kind of
Turn
cool,
on
actually.
Yoimiya's elemental skill, and she waves a sparkler, causing a ring of saltpeter to surround her and sending her into the Niwabi Ensho state.
Or her normal attacks.
During this time,
She are
fire
infused with
from
pyro, I
the
guess.
attack will be blazing
Yeah.
arrows, increasing their damage and converting the attacks to pyro damage.
Because that's really like skillful. Because like I liked Amber a lot, but the thing was like it was so annoying when I needed to like inflict pyro because like it just like took forever, you know.
After unlocking the talent tricks of
But like all of her things being able to use,
Yoimiya's elemental skill
it just
when her normal attack hits
it's
an
they all inflict
she
pyro,
gains a
so
stackable pyro
it just a
damage
lot
bonus, which
easier, I
lasts
guess.
for 3 seconds.
Here come the fireworks!
Yoimiya leaps into the air together with her original creation, Ryukin Saxifrage, firing forth blazing rockets bursting with surprises that deal AoE
Okay.
damage and mark one of the hit enemies with Aurous Blaze.
And what does that
Attacks
do?
by any party member other than Yoimiya that hit an enemy marked by Aurous Blaze will trigger explosions, dealing AoE pyro damage.
Oh, okay, so that's like really good for co-op then.
If the enemy affected by Aurous Blaze is defeated before it expires, the effect will pass on to another nearby enemy.
Okay, so that's what that does. Okay.
Aurous Blaze explosions are
So I've always
spectacular
seen that, and I was like, what does that do? But I've never actually like looked into it.
After unlocking the talent Summer Night's Dawn, for a short duration after casting Yoimiya's elemental burst, nearby
Buffs
party
attack.
members other than Yoimiya herself gain an attack bonus.
Other than characters than Yoimiya, so that kind of is like the thing that's going on here, but
Tricks of the Troublemaker stacks Yoimiya possesses when she unleashes her elemental burst. Armed with a pyro vision, Yoimiya has more than one way of playing with fire. This power takes her skills with the bow to another level, turning even her arrows into fireworks that send sparks.
yeah, she's
flying
just
all over the
really
map.
cool, but she seems like, I don't know, she's a very much support, I guess, for setting up pyro.
By using mental skill to enter the Niwabi Ensho state. Then she
What I've
engages the
noticed
enemy
though
with
is that when she uses that, it
tricks of the Troublemaker to stop
uses
pyro
up
damage bonus.
energy recharge for her ult, which is interesting, I guess. So I didn't know how to,
If her energy is full, she unleashes her elemental burst.
because I would always play with her like in the events or whatever, and I'm like using her ult. I'm like, why is or using her thing? I'm like, oh, now I can use her ult. What's
Watching the
happening?
enemy disappear in a dazzling display of light and smoke. As the explosions in the sky fade away, breathless spectators find their friends and leave. But Yoimiya is already busy preparing for the next display. It is a time-honored routine, unchanging night after night. And everyone in Inazuma looks forward to the splendid sight of her latest creations. After a brief moment, the
I liked
dazzling
her
flashes fade,
story
and the
quest. It
crowds are
was
gone.
fun.
After hundreds of years, this sight is nothing new to me. But who's
My
to
dog's
say
right there, but
that brief moments of splendor can't become everlasting?
I like her little idol animation too.
The god who pursues eternity has yet to realize that not all that endures is constant. Time can keep fireworks in people's minds long after they've faded. Just as, once in a while, it can send stars fixed high above. flying
Okay.
down to the ground.
And whenever Don's Leaf like goes off on his like little like philosophical rant, I'm just like, okay, like I'm just here to watch the characters and what they do. I'm not really interested in that, but cool. Aloy, Otherworldly Hunter.
Aloy here. I don't know this world.
She's
My
from
arrows are sharp and my bow
what's
is
that
ready.
game? I don't know the name of it. Sorry, but
If your party needs help, I'll do what I can. This land has a past full of secrets, just like my world. I'll uncover all of it if I have enough
I forget what game she's from. I'm so sorry, but I also know people either love Aloy, but the majority of people hate her, and like I kind of get why.
Ready for the hunt.
Horizon Zero Dawn, okay, but like I feel like she could be a cool character to play with. I guess, you know.
This'll pack a punch. The hunt is on.
So does she actually have a vision, or not? Because that's interesting if she does have a vision. I don't see one on her. Okay. Wait, hold on. I want to see that again. Unlock Alloy for free. So I guess you have to be a PlayStation person to be able to. Hoyoverse loves PlayStation so much, but the PlayStation sucks. It really does. The PlayStation version of Genshin Impact sucks. I don't know. I tried it, but I just couldn't.
Serves me right. The last time an Outlander visited Tibet was centuries ago. Imagine my surprise when I discovered yet another guest.
Is this
in my
Alice?
most recent travels. A machine hunter, an outcast of the Nora tribe. Oh my, I cannot wait to learn more about her and her abilities. Let's not dilly-dally and begin our research.
Aloy here. I don't know this world, but my arrows are sharp and my bow's ready.
I think it's just like she doesn't seem like she fits in. But I know that's the thing. But like.
She can limit her prey's mobility with the power of cryo, aiding companions in setting up ambushes. Rejected by her tribe since birth, Aloy gained her hunting prowess under the watchful eye of an experienced hunter. Like any successful adventurer, hunters never rush into danger. One must tactfully hide and wait to strike.
Okay.
When Aloy is in the party, animals that produce foul, raw meat, or chilled meat will not be startled when approached.
Oh, really? That's
Aloy's
useful.
normal attack deals physical damage and can combo up to 4 consecutive shots. For a more precise aimed shot with increased damage, hold the attack button. Aiming
Okay.
will also accumulate frost on the arrowhead.
Yeah, it's kind of
Which will
standard,
deal
but
cryo damage once fully charged. Tap Aloy's elemental skill to throw a freeze bomb in the targeted direction that explodes on impact, dealing cryo damage. When it detonates, the bomb will split into chill water bomblets that explode on contact with opponents or after a short delay.
okay, so kind of like Cleese, right?
Blasting design. When a freeze bomb or chill water bomblet hits an opponent, the opponent's attack is reduced, and Aloy receives a coil stack, which increases her normal attack damage.
Okay, so she's kind of like Clee. Sorry. Why am I stuttering so hard today?
For a set time period, which additionally increases her normal attack damage and converts her normal
Okay, so her thing is like increasing her own attack while decreasing other characters, increasing her attack while decreasing like her opponent's attack, I guess.
field for a set time. After unlocking the talent Combat Override for a
Yeah,
set
paired with
duration
Clee, it's
of
just
the
really
game
good.
coil effect, Aloy increases the attack of all party members. This effect cannot stack.
The hunt is on.
Aloy throws a power cell filled with cryo in the targeted direction, then detonates it with an arrow.
Okay, so it's a very much a like
An explosive infused with
a one-time thing. Not a one-time thing, but like it immediately all comes out, I guess. But I don't like ult Sara like that, but
A good hunter can deliver a decisive blow or hold their own during a long battle. After unlocking the talent Strong Strike, when Aloy is in the rushing ice state conferred by Frozen Wilds, her cryo damage bonus gradually increases.
no, she's a really good attack person.
Skilled hunter who moves with great precision, like a cat in pursuit of its prey. It'll be difficult to escape her attacks once she locks onto her target. Any foe can be conquered with the joint forces of her and her companions.
Okay.
In combat, Aloy often opens up with her freeze bomb and accumulates coil stacks while her teammates launch their attacks.
What I'm also seeing is Klee and Aloy would be really good with Kazuha because of his skill, but
When Aloy reaches full coil,
I assume also Sucrose would work the same though, right?
this makes her arrows even more lethal as they'll pierce enemies with biting frost. Combine this with the talent Strong Strike to constantly increase Aloy's cryo damage during rushing ice. When her energy is full, Aloy unleashes her elemental burst that wipes out opponents in the target area.
Nice, yeah. She's a pretty good cryo attack person.
I hope you found my research as informative as I did. As a sorceress, I love making new discoveries.
This is Alice, right?
Examining all kinds of
I assume it is?
things and using that knowledge to create something new. Maybe Aloy and I are more alike than it may seem. Though she plays so many roles in her homeworld, Aloy begins her journey into Vat with a clean.
What is the lore for how she got here though? I wonder. Because like how did she, I don't know anything about Horizon Zero Dawn. So I wonder like what's the lore for how did she get here? Just Klee fish bombing. I don't know why Klee is so hard for me to say for some reason right now, but what is the sound I make when I was like that was weird, but I don't know. Aloy seems cool, but like at the same time I get why people would hate on her, I guess, if that makes sense. Sorry. But I think I would at least try her out if I had her though. But Kujo Sara. Okay, cool. I just want to see how long we've been going for. Okay, yes, we have about like 15 more minutes left. Okay, cool.
To strike your foe takes unity between mind, arrow, and bow.
She's a Tengu, right? Which is interesting because Tengu are like wind, right? So I think it's interesting that she has an electro icon, electro vision instead of an animo one.
We have agreed to fight by your side, and I will honor that commitment. On my watch, Inazuma will always be defended, and the will of the Shogun will always be done.
Okay, the way she plays is kind of weird, but I don't know. I don't like her that much. I just don't. Because I got her, and I was like, how do I use her? Because I have no idea. Like, literally just no idea how to use her.
The Almighty Shogun's will. That is what I aspire to.
I don't have water, that's probably why I'm stuttering so bad, but we're almost done, so. Yeah, that was the character demo for Kujo Sara. I don't know. She's okay. I just don't like her that much, I'm sorry.
The Tengu of Inazuma dwell in the mountain forests, rarely appearing in.
But yeah, because Tengu are like what do wind stuff, right?
Not to mention,
If I remember right. So yeah, it's weird that she has an electro vision, but she just sucked up to Raiden Shogun that bad, you know?
And the eternity pined for by the Raiden Shogun bear any similarity to each other.
I will lead us to victory.
As General of the Tenryo Commission, Kujo Sara is a fearless warrior and a formidable leader. As one of Tengu blood, she can summon the mighty power of Tengu Jurai to rouse her troops, as she leads them into the heat of battle. The Tengu are known for their agility, and Kujo Sara knows Inazuma exceptionally well, as her role requires her to move around frequently and rapidly. When Kujo Sara is dispatched on an expedition,
Yeah, she does them quicker. Yeah, I use her for that. But
in a reduced time. Kujo Sara's normal attack can combo up to 5 consecutive shots, dealing physical damage. Holding the attack button executes a more precise shot that deals increased damage. While aiming, crackling lightning accumulates on the arrowhead. An arrow fully charged with the storm's might will deal electric
okay, yeah,
damage to
that's all
enemies.
kind of standard for bow characters.
When Kujo Sara casts her elemental skill, she retreats rapidly with the speed of a Tengu, then summons the protection of the Crow Feather in the form of Crow Feather cover. When Kujo Sara fires a fully charged aim shot, Crow Feather cover is consumed, and a Crow Feather is left where the arrow strikes.
Yeah, because that was kind of gimmicky and I didn't know how to use it,
Triggers
so.
Tengu Jurai ambush, which deals electro damage to enemies in its AoE, and grants the active character within its AoE an attack bonus, based on Kujo Sara's base attack. Skilled use of this technique allows Kujo Sara to rapidly evade enemy attacks.
Oh, okay, so that is kind of cool, but
Robust counterattack from an advantageous
I just realized she's kind of like Rosaria, I guess.
immovable will. After gaining Crow Feather cover by casting her elemental skill, Kujo Sara's aimed shots reach full charge more quickly. Kujo Sara is an intelligent and capable general. Troop morale is all the stronger just for knowing she is in command. After unlocking the talent Decorum, when Tengu Jurai ambush
I'm not
gets
talking
over,
much, I'm sorry, but like
members restore some energy.
I should talk more, but it's like I'm just kind of like watching it myself instead of actually like giving commentary right now.
Can be
But
triggered once per set time period.
Glory to the Shogun!
that's a pretty cool ult though. That's a really cool ult though. I will give her that.
Dealing AoE electro damage. Afterwards, Tengu Jurai Titanbreaker spreads out into 4 consecutive bouts of Tengu Jurai Storm Cluster, dealing AoE electro damage. Both Titanbreaker and Storm Cluster can provide the active character within their AoE with the same attack bonus as given by Tengu Jurai.
Okay, cool. I don't know. She seems just kind of like
The attack
I don't see
various
what
kinds of Tengu
I don't know. I'm trying to find things good to say about her, but like I just don't.
allows Tengu Jurai to take effect.
Her skill's too gimmicky and doesn't really do anything besides just like move away, I guess.
And a leader greatly admired by her subordinates. She uses the secret techniques of the Tengu to bolster her forces and empower them to win victory after victory. In battle, Kujo Sara must make deft use of her elemental skill to adjust her strategic position and use charged shots to trigger Tengu Jurai ambush.
Okay.
Doing damage to the
I don't know. I just don't really like how she plays. That's kind of all it is.
The whole party. When energy is full, Kujo Sara unleashes her elemental burst to assault the enemy, and once again provide a Tengu Jurai attack bonus, paving the way for her forces to swoop in.
I mean, an attack bonus is an attack bonus is always really good too, but
Kujo Sara heeds the call of humanity, forsaking her own kind to fight for the mortal world in battle. Perhaps those who achieve such outstanding feats are too satisfied with their own brilliance to realize that their God has raised them.
whenever I see that, whenever I see the statue, I just think of like that TikTok audio. It's like, what if the what if
or to have
let's finish the video first.
wishes of a God.
I wasn't paying attention. This isn't new if you've seen my videos before, but
Whether the greater tragedy is to have lost all one's own ambition, or to have adopted the wishes of a God as one's own.
yeah, because like Kujo Sara like sucks up to the Raiden Shogun so bad, but like I don't know. But whenever I see that statue of like all with the visions in it and whatever, I always think of the TikTok audio. It's like, it's the Raiden Shogun. Yeah, you will be late upon this statue. Like, sorry, I'm so dumb. But yeah, let's get into the Raiden Shogun trailers right now. Raiden Shogun Nightmare, edgy, like it. Oh, is that like the original? All of like her inner group changing, I guess. Eternity. Is that A or not A? The other one. I forget her name. I'm a fake Genshin fan, if you couldn't tell. Raiden. No. Makoto. I was thinking Free in my head. I was like, I know it's something from Free, but I couldn't remember off the top of my head. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of not in the mood really to record, if you couldn't really tell, but I need to get this done, so. Oh, the vision. Why is... Oh, it was Thoma's vision. Sorry. I'm a fake Genshin fan. Again, sorry. Low-key brain farting. I've been recording for a long time. The Plain of Euthymia. It's a really cool area. I love it a lot, actually. But...
Toma, Paimon! What is this place?
Cool. Yeah, what did happen to Thoma? Was it all of the things that happened inside the Plain of Euthymia all happened in like an instant, right? Promise of a people's dream.
When lightning flashes, it casts a shadow. My name means shadow.
Does it?
With my blade, I purged all
Well,
obstacles
maybe in
and
like
darkness.
Teyvat it does, but I'm pretty sure in Japanese. Oh, Chinese. I'm dumb. Again. The snake god that she killed. Did she kill a bird? I don't know, did she?
In the end, I even lost her.
Or is that's the weird lightning island or whatever, right?
Tales are still retold in the shade of
Because there's like an
death and
outline of a
suffering.
bird or something in it.
But the wounds left
The place where the thunder manifestation is.
still ache. Never stop searching, even if only for a brief flash of light. If nothing else, we have the
She's
present
kind of pretty
moment.
though.
She said that once.
I skipped the Raiden banner just because I didn't really know her that much, and like I was saving for Ayaka, but
Perhaps only if time stands still, will the lightning's glow
yeah,
never
when
fade.
Makoto died. I played through both of her story quests though. I really like them,
Only eternity can bring us closer to the heavenly
and that's the
places.
puppet, I guess.
I am no longer the shadow. Mine is the most supreme and noble form. Let power over the realm be vested within me. In this form shall I honor my subjects' dream, for a land of eternity.
And so that's when she decided about the eternity thing and went into the Plain of Euthymia, I guess, and like made the puppet. Okay, this is her character demo.
In the land of the Narukami, centuries
Yeah,
passed
Miko. I love her so much. I kind of wish I pulled for her, but
of the city.
she'll come around again. And when she comes around again, I will pull for her. So
She looks down upon her realm, at mortal joys and woes, and sees a world mired in impermanence.
ooh, that was a cool camera angle.
By mighty lightning, she rules over the transients. Trivial yearning and petty passion, they vanish like a mist, but the Shogun pursues, unfettered and unperturbed eternity.
She also seems like so extra whenever she does that, where she's like levitating in her plane.
Only through eternity are you closest to the heavenly
Ooh, the score. The score is really good here. Okay, her trailer kind of pops off though. Nice.
Fantasy. can only survive with an underlying reality. Reality is the stillness buried deep beneath the illusion. This is eternity.
Ooh, that's cool. That was the place where she killed the snake, right? I keep getting email notifications, sorry. All the visions. And just her, she's just so cool. All of the Archons are so cool. I love them so much.
Waking world, you seem woven from the stuff of dreams. All shall fade away.
Neat. That was a really cool trailer though, or a character demo or whatever. Like the music popped off, and also with the editing too. Like wow, like really. Raiden Shogun, Tranquil Thunder.
Eyes of Inazumans.
The last one, my voice can't take it
Raiden
anymore.
Shogun is not only an archon, but also a symbol. She is their superior leader who embodies eternal thunder and radiance. Her Excellency, the almighty Narukami Ogosho, 1,000-year-old protector of Inazuma. Little do they know that the current ruler of Inazuma, the Raiden Shogun,
It's just a
riding
puppet.
high up in Tenshukaku, is no longer the same archon who emerged victorious from the Archon War.
The campaign begins.
That's also a really cool
Raiden
promo
Shogun
shot
is
too.
a martial
Like
artist in pursuit of perfection, with a sole goal of achieving eternity. No matter who stands in her way to eternal euthymia, they have no chance against the divine punishment that shines down with her bidding. It was the Raiden Shogun who originated
the jiggle physics. I'm sorry.
as well as a variety of blade forging techniques. When ascending swords and polearms, the amount of mora spent by the Raiden Shogun will be decreased.
Okay.
The Raiden Shogun's normal attack can combo up to 5 strikes with her polearm, dealing physical damage. Holding the attack button consumes a set amount of stamina to perform an upward slash, dealing physical damage.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool attack too.
Despite claiming to be detached from the mortal world, perhaps the Raiden Shogun still remembers her role as an archon. She accrues the aspirations of all living creatures for her chakra desiderata.
That's also the thing behind her too.
Use their elemental bursts. The Raiden Shogun will build up resolve stacks for chakra desiderata based on the energy cost of the bursts.
Okay.
used. Then,
But that's also like
accrued to empower her next
I don't know how to word it, but
burst.
like what's it called? Raijin, the actual Japanese god, like has that thing too.
Shogun is out of combat for a set time. The exalted archon devoted to eternity. What caused her to stop in her tracks and listen to the wishes of her people?
All the people that got their visions
After
taken.
unlocking the talent wishes unnumbered, the elemental orbs and particles collected by nearby party members will grant additional resolve for chakra desiderata once per set time period.
Okay, cool.
Upon tapping her elemental skill, the Raiden Shogun unveils
And what I
a
assume
dark
that does
dealing electro damage to nearby opponents.
is whenever she attacks, it attacks like a mini attack basically.
When characters carrying an attack and deal damage to opponents, the Eye of Stormy Judgment will unleash a coordinated attack.
Yeah,
dealing
that's what I
AoE
figured.
electro
Yeah,
damage.
just from what I've seen from like in co-op and stuff.
The characters who gained the Eye of Stormy Judgment will have their elemental burst damage increased, based on the energy cost of the elemental bursts unleashed.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks to the Eye of Stormy Judgment, the Raiden Shogun can aid her teammates without being on the battlefield.
Yeah, kind of like
using their
Singcho
offensive
a little bit.
capabilities.
Now you shall perish.
Gathering truths unnumbered and the resolve of wishes uncounted, the Raiden Shogun unleashes the Musono Hitokachi.
Which I assume just like
dealing AoE electro damage.
the slashes look really cool. The slashes look really cool. Like I like My main thing with Raiden has just been, okay, I don't really know fully how she works, but she looks cool when she does it, and that's all that matters, you know?
And Musou Ishin's attacks is based on the number of Chakra Desiderata's resolve stacks consumed when this skill is used.
But she seems kind of gimmicky with that thing, though.
While using Musou Ishin in combat, the Shogun's normal, charged, and plunging attacks will be regarded as elemental burst damage, and will be infused with electro damage which cannot be overridden.
Which cannot be overridden, too. That's kind of cool.
She will regenerate energy for all nearby party members. While in this state,
Bro, I
Raiden Shogun
literally have not
interruption.
given my Traveler Electro, ever. I have no idea what the moveset is. Like, literally, I have zero idea. Like,
If the Shogun's energy recharge surpasses a certain value, the surplus energy recharge grants her a percentage-based electro damage
oh, okay.
and more energy restoration while in Musou Ishin. The Raiden Shogun can accelerate the elemental burst rotation of her party while making the elemental bursts of her
Yeah, so
teammates
she's
more
just a really good person to have on your team, like, no matter what.
in the face of any encounter. In combat, the Raiden Shogun can use the Eye of Stormy Judgment to help teammates in difficult fights.
Does it probably does, but does her skill have a cooldown? And what I mean by that is like the slashing that happens, like the mini attacks, basically. Like, do they only can they only happen per like set time period, like point something seconds or whatever? I assume so.
Musou Ishin to clean up the battlefield while regenerating energy for the whole party. To enable a round of elemental bursts that will strike foes down
As fast as lightning. That's kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, her thing is like, basically like letting all of the teammates cycle through their bursts, which is kind of
Pursuit
cool.
of eternity and the prosperity of Inazuma, the Raiden Shogun stuck stubbornly to her path. But what let some bloom made others wither. There is no gain without the pain of loss. When facing their fears, Archons and mortals are all the same. Yet Archons are
I'm tired.
By attempting to grasp the heavenly principles, she brought a disaster upon mortals. Perhaps some may say that I'm overstating what happened, but
Because some sketchy stuff happened with Conria, especially with Shogun, or with Makoto, I guess. Because like, from what I remember from the story, Makoto kind of just went off, and like when Makoto's not good at like battle at all, and so why did she do that? I don't know. And just like what happened during Conria, because like it seems just like, oh yeah, they fought, and that's kind of what I assume is kind of like the bare minimum, I guess. Like, oh yeah, there's a big war because the Archons kind of decided to step in. But was there more than that? Because like there seems to be like a huge thing going on. Because like even like Zhongli was like, yeah, I can't talk about that. I'm under an NDA basically. And so there's just a lot of sketchy stuff, especially with how did Makoto die. So like, because they killed an Archon. I mean, that can happen because it happened with a Salt person, but like still, you know. But yeah, this was fun. We got to see all of Raiden. Raiden's cool. I love her so much. Like I said earlier, I don't know what she's doing, but it looks cool, and that's what matters. I'm kind of over Kujo Sara. I like Aloy actually, but I feel like they could have done more with her. I guess. I don't know. I like Yoimiya too a lot. Yoimiya is really cool. Sayu is really good too. Really good support. Then Ayaka's Ayaka. I love Ayaka so much. But yeah, that's been the video. Sorry if I seem kind of out of it. My hair's a mess. I wanted to record this, or I didn't have the time to record this like later. But this should be out Tuesday, I think, according to my schedule. I'm trying to make a schedule. I think according to my schedule, I should have another Genshin video out for like this series late in the week. Like I can think at like the end of the week. But don't hold me to it because we know what happens. But yeah, this has been fun. It's been kind of a longer video. My throat is in pain. The longer I talk, the worse my enunciation gets, and it's just horrible right now. But yeah, thank you for watching. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and bye.